They have been on YouTube for only 2 months and they are blowing up. They're already over 500 subs. They've been making fantastic looking videos right out of the gate. They'll make you laugh while informing you about things you do care about. And we want to make fun of them. Don't you? Of course you do. I mean, they are travel nurses by trade, and yet they look like they started in the High School Musical. We're all jealous of this, by the way. I'm just pointing it out. Welcome. Please welcome. Hey.
We're here.
Now,
hey, guys.
I think I know your names, but, you know, just so you can both tell me and make sure I don't get them wrong, can you each tell me what your name is?
Sure. Renee.
Kyle. There's a lot of characters on High School Musical, and I'm sure that hair, I don't know, is it the hair? Is that what we're relating it to?
No, I just, you guys look so young. I don't know how old you are. I'm not going to ask, but I'm just saying you look young, and you're inspiration to young people too, just so you know, even if you're not young. It's Renee and Carl, right?
Renee and Carl.
Yes, Renee and Carl.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle. If you guys don't understand that joke, you need to go see their video called "Before You RV Glacier." And isn't that right, Carl? I mean, Kyle.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
I don't even know what his name is anymore,
Oh,
so it's
man.
fine.
That's fantastic.
She worked you over.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Say hi,
So-
Dexter.
Oh, what's the cat's name?
Dexter.
Dexter. That's right. Yes, I love Dexter.
Yeah, he has quite a few nicknames. Dexter, Dexamethasone, D50, D-Man. They're all like nursing-related medications because we're traveling
I
nurses.
thought that.
That's what we have to deal with.
That's what he has to do.
All right. So, how different was your life 1 year ago?
What do you guys think?
Okay, so 1 year ago, we just sold our Sticks and Bricks home because before that we were full-time on the road, but we still had a house that was unoccupied. So we finally got rid of that.
Yes.
We were working as nurses in Northern California. Actually, where there's a big fire going on the past couple weeks is where we were working.
Right there. So, Oroville, California.
Yeah.
So, yeah, our hearts go out to all those people out there. My dad's actually out there right now, so
Yeah.
hopefully everyone's staying safe.
Been thinking about everyone out there with that.
For
And that's
sure.
like California, Oregon, and even up to Washington, right?
Yeah,
They're
it's
having
like the
problems all the way up the coast.
whole air
Absolutely.
quality.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's awful up there. But
Oh, wow.
we were just working a lot and trying to pay off all our debt, and
Yeah.
you know, weren't even thinking about YouTube at the time.
Not even a thought.
Actually, we would watch YouTube and we'd be like, no, we're not doing YouTube.
I mean, it'd be
No.
cool, but we never thought about it. So
Yeah.
So same here, right? I loved watching. I was like, man, I think I could do it, but I don't know. It's probably too much work, but it's fun learning. You guys, your videos are like good, like the right. If you go back and watch your first one, you're like,
So
you
you
did
guys,
all right.
everyone who's been watching this,
Thank you.
everyone's an inspiration for us.
yeah, we look up to a lot of different channels,
Yes.
and everyone has some amazing content. And even better yet, the RV community is pulling together strong.
Yeah.
So we love that. So much
Yeah,
love.
we do too. That's what makes us want to do it this way. I mean, I'll be honest with you, after the last interview, and I have a feeling this one's going to go the same way, I really would be happy doing just interviews, but I really want to help the community grow and be strong together. So that became the most important part.
Yeah, what you're doing is fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. What is something you will never do again?
Ooh, you want to answer this one?
So I think a big one, a big mission for Renee and I, an accomplishment that we had set forward a couple of years ago, probably about 3 years ago, is paying off all of our debt so that we can live this life and be able to live full time in an RV. So our goal is to never go back into debt ever again. And it's quite a freedom, and it's been quite a blessing to both of us. So
Yeah.
we really enjoy that.
Yeah.
So that's a big one for
Let's
us.
not go there again.
Let's not do that.
It's not fun.
Okay, hey, I'm a fan. Once we did the same thing, it's like, man, we have got to avoid that at all costs. So we're with you. Kyle, at what age did you dream about one day becoming a polar bear?
A polar bear?
Well, yeah.
A few years, I'd say about maybe 26, 27, it really started hitting home. I wanted to be
Really? That's when you decided I want to be a polar bear?
So yeah, it took me a while.
Because you obviously you obviously were reenacting the polar bear club at the Glacier Lake. And I was just curious, how did you prevent your body's natural response to gasp when you dove into that cold water in that same video we just mentioned earlier?
Forceful exhalation before entering the water. Letting it all out before you actually hit the water.
I think it was the whole do it for the tube.
Yeah, she's like, do it for the tube. I tried to get my butt there. Nobody followed.
Wait a minute, I'm confused. If you let all the air out, then when you gasp, you're going to bring all the water in.
That's true. Backwards. You got me.
Yeah.
It's Jody. I mean, she's the one that looked this stuff up.
You not be a polar bear. Let's worry.
Yeah, let's be real.
Almost drowned.
All right, I just have fun. You guys are so much fun. What is the most impressive thing you know how to do? Wait, Renee, I know it's probably putting up with Kyle, but just pick something else for us, okay?
No, think of something
now
else.
she has to think of something else.
Okay.
Come on.
Gosh, this one was actually really tough, I think, to answer. I would like together. We love the fact that we both can go do something like go out and go rock climbing by ourselves, because when we first jumped into that sport, we'd have to find people who knew how to do it so we wouldn't die and kill ourselves. And now we know how to just go out there and set safety, and we can go, to Moab or anywhere where there's really good rock climbing and do it ourselves.
So if any of you are looking to go rock climbing with us, we'll keep you safe. But let's do it. Oh, I love rock climbing.
Also, setting up the campsite without one argument.
Oh, that's
we've got
not one. Not one.
We've gotten good at that.
I kind of missed some. I got things out of order, so I apologize. What's the most heartwarming thing you've ever seen?
Okay. Mine would have to be being present during birth of a baby. Nursing student, OBGYN let me assist with delivering a baby and just seeing.
That's really cool.
I don't have a child myself. Never been through that. So just being there, witnessing the birth of a child and that connection with the mother, it was very, very sweet.
That's awesome.
And just being part of it was amazing.
For sure.
And you have a different one, which is the other aspect.
Yeah, I mean, we were thinking about our jobs, and obviously our jobs hit home and they kind of consume our lives quite a bit. And I think a big one for me was at our last assignment was the donor walk. And if you guys aren't familiar what a donor walk is basically when someone loses their life and they're a donor, they have the chance to be a donor and provide to someone else in need. All the staff there at the hospital will line the hallways and pay their respects by just standing by as they push that patient to the surgery, to the OR to be a donor for the last time.
Yeah.
And it might seem kind of, really sad and everything, but it was quite an honorable thing to be able to imagine that somebody's being able to give everything that they ever wanted to somebody.
Someone who's
I think that would affect me too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's pretty powerful, actually.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So,
what fictional character represents you and why?
Oh my.
We had to pick this for each other.
Yeah.
We had no idea. Do you ask other people this question and do they have answers?
Oh no, I pick the questions depending on the people I'm going to interview. You guys, this is the first one I've never asked this before.
Well, I'm gonna have to answer for Renee because she couldn't put her finger right on it. But I'd have to say, if I thought of one character, she'd have to be a Disney princess. And to narrow it down even more, she loves music and singing, especially to animals. So we're gonna take it home with Snow White. I'm thinking she's always singing to these random dogs and cats and
the deer
when we're out in the national parks. I'm like, what are you doing? What's going on?
They approach me. I like to think it has nothing to do with that I might have food. I like to make it think that it's me singing to them.
Yeah.
It kind of freaks everyone out around us, but
yeah,
I don't know. And for him, if you guys are Office fans, he reminds me of Jim Alpert from The Office, because whenever we're in cringy situations or just those moments where you're just like, what is going on? He just looks like Jim Halpert. He has that look at the camera,
yeah.
And it's just, it's so funny. You keep your cool, and then when something's going down, it's just, you have the best.
Dwight's in trouble.
Yeah, Dwight's in trouble. Yeah.
So I wonder how the dating of those two characters would have looked like. I mean, Jim, he could use his pranking skills and wit to fend off all the 7 other men in Snow White's life, right?
Yeah,
Right.
that sounds about right.
Yeah. And as long as he isn't giving you a bushel of apples as a present, I mean, you might actually be able to trust him. So, I mean, I can see that. And
So
Snow
true.
White has it made. She just needs to learn how to, never
Yeah,
take
she does.
White's side on anything. And she's
Yeah,
it.
that sounds about right. That's awesome.
Yeah, like we watched Snow White recently after not seeing it for years, and I was like, who does this girl think she is?
Yeah, I'm
actually.
like, look at you.
Yeah, I'm like just moving in and get everything to herself.
Oh,
I was kind
goodness.
of mad.
Goodness.
So, what's your favorite piece of clothing you have currently?
Currently.
We were trying to pick one for each of us, but then we had to just come to an agreement that we both have the same thing that we really enjoy, which is
Chacos. We have Chacos. Now, we're not currently
What?
wearing them inside, but they're in with reach here. But we love our Chacos.
no affiliation with Choc.
Nothing.
What's a Choco?
It's a
Chaco's like a Teva. It's kind of basically like
an
that.
outdoor sandal.
Oh,
Outdoor. Yeah.
I thought
so
it was those frozen chocolate tacos that you get in the freezer section.
that's what I was thinking too when I first started.
So I actually have a favorite thing too.
Okay.
All right.
And mine is something that we call Roo gear.
Whoa. Is that
What
like a
is that?
see-through shirt?
That's
So what it is,
Did I
and you
just
probably can't see it because of the green and stuff, but it's got all these little pockets all over the thing. I mean, everywhere. And what it is for like when it's cold outside, it's you've seen the Snuggies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jody was making these before Snuggies was ever a thing. So it's got pockets for the front. It's got pockets on the side. It's got a pen pocket, a glasses pocket. It's amazing. So yeah, Roo gear. And yes.
Say hey, by the way. She's in the background. Forgot to say hey to Jody in the background, by the way.
Yeah.
Hi there.
I didn't hear. Yeah, that's she's got to make them for a lot of people now. I think.
Yeah, that might be growing. I might want one.
Yeah.
No, I need her here helping me. I don't get her to work.
Okay.
And yes, Mark and Dan, Mark from the Art of RVing and Dan, Vintage RVer. I know it's like a man dress. You don't have to be jealous about it. Just accept it.
Oh goodness, that's so funny.
So this question was inspired by Blake, from his New Vision Security Services live stream a few mornings ago. As we had a pretty good discussion about this. What are some of the small things that make your day better?
What do you think of a small thing?
Oh, I don't know if we thought of this question.
I would say like a strong cup of black coffee in the morning. I can't get my day started without black coffee. I love it. I love the smell of coffee. It like every day I wake up just to get that smell of coffee going, and that kicks my day off. And
yeah.
And
when we first met, you weren't a coffee drinker.
No, I wasn't. I was not a coffee drinker. My dad had drank it his whole life, and I didn't see what the
big fuss was.
Yeah, but I grew into it. She really made me into coffee drinker.
Yeah,
so
that sounds a good one. I think it would also I have a better day if I start off with listening to music or playing music through the camper versus if I feel like just music is a big impact on
music
our life.
Fanatic right here. She is like all about playing trombone and choir her whole life. So
well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
I
she loves music.
Yeah,
so.
I'll get my day. My day will just go so much better if I'm listening to music or get me all pumped for whatever's.
And we can't. I don't mean to go off subject here real quick, but we can't watch a movie without her counting the beats to the theme song or something. She's like, "This is like 1-3, 1-4 beat," and I'm like,
"So I bet."
Okay, I get it.
I'm so glad that you brought that up.
Oh goodness gracious!
Because I was about to say something, you just made it even better. So you guys need to look up the old percolator commercial jingles, because then you can have your coffee and music at the same time.
Let me write this down.
There you go. I love that. She's writing it down. We're gonna have to check it.
It's a great jingle. It's got beats to it. I mean, you guys are gonna love it. I promise.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh, I'm on that.
We got it down.
Right
We're checking it out.
What is? I don't even care if you faked it. It was just I can't believe you talked about the beats when I was about to say that.
No faking here. This is legit. Okay.
All right.
What is the most annoying habit that other people have?
Oh boy.
That's a tough one.
It is tough. Yes.
Mm,
Oh man. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like. Well, go ahead with yours.
I would have to say probably like chewing with your mouth open. Like
Okay.
that one's like a little like much for me. Is like chewing with the mouth open. I would say is probably an annoying habit.
You're making a stretch, right? Because not much really bothers you.
You know, I'm pretty go with the flow kind of guy.
I figured.
Even if people do it, I'm still not gonna. I'm gonna be like, it's cool. So.
What do you think, Renee?
It would have to be. It really bugs me when I'm with a group of people that I know, and there's kids within earshot, and everyone's just like swearing and throwing profanity. That just like makes me cringe, and I'm just like, oh, there's kids right there, and it makes me
that's cringy for sure. That's
like,
a big one.
especially if it's a young child nearby, and I'm like, could we just? Not that I don't ever swear, or I mean, I'm an adult, so sometimes I have to, but when there's like kids with an earshot, I'm just like, parents are gonna kill you.
Yeah.
So right there.
Right, for sure.
I wonder how else they're supposed to learn those words, though. I'm just kidding.
If you have to use it in a good sense.
Oh, that's
Yes.
funny. Oh, goodness.
Okay, so you guys I asked you to bring a couple pieces of paper and a marker with you. Did you bring those?
We did. We came prepared.
Okay.
We got the marker.
I just want to welcome everybody to
The marker down there.
Oh, did it fall?
the Newlywed Game.
Oh no.
I played this before. Let's do this.
Can you hear the music?
Wait.
Just barely, right?
I can kind of hear some music.
All right. So I'm Bob, not really Eubanks, but you can call me Donovan for short. Now, not everyone knows how this works, but I'll explain it anyway. I'll ask you a question, and you write down your answer, great big. Don't show each other.
Okay.
Okay? Because you probably don't know how this game works, right?
I think
I've seen it before on the game show channel now. So.
All right, that's good. That's good. All right, so you guys ready for this big question, right?
Ready.
Do I need to
write
get the
down what you
for tonight? Like, is he gonna sleep on the couch or what?
I'm sleeping on the couch.
I didn't say I had motive, but maybe.
Okay.
Here's the question. Write down what your partner will say is your most annoying habit.
Wait, repeat it. You kind of cut out a little bit.
So sorry. What did you say?
Yeah, I did blink. I saw that. Write down what you think your partner will say is your most annoying habit.
Oh boy.
Just Renee chew with her mouth open. I'm just, that could be yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I?
And
use this,
and listen, I'm just going to be honest. You can lie.
Okay.
You might get it wrong, but you can make up stuff too, because sometimes that's fun.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to spell this right.
What I think my most annoying habit is? I'm gonna say.
If I wrote this spell.
Okay, you guys got one?
Mm-hmm.
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 Kyle, you're writing a novel?
Yes.
So what?
Okay.
It's gonna be.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm so glad because we're doing you first.
Oh, good.
No, I lied. Renee,
Okay.
what do you think Kyle said is your most annoying habit? Show us, but not him yet.
Oh, so he can't look away.
He can't see yet. Just show it to us. Okay, Kyle, what do you think she said?
Oh, her most annoying habit. I would have to say, or my most annoying.
Yeah, you're right.
My most annoying.
No, what you think? No, you have to show what mine is.
Oh.
You're supposed to guess what you tell her what you think it is and see if she got it right. What do you think her most annoying habit is?
Her most annoying habit.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Oh, you know this.
Crinkling. So she has this thing when we go visit anytime she gets a piece of paper, she does this. I wouldn't be surprised if she's not doing it right now. She like crinkles the papers until they're just like obliterated. I don't know what it is.
Got it. Great job. That was correct. That was correct.
All right. Yeah. That's, how did you know? Ding, ding, ding. I'm hearing the bell. Okay.
All right. You're good. All right. You ready? Your turn, Kyle.
All right. Don't
What
look.
do you think she's going to say?
Don't look.
Oh, boy. That could get you in the couch.
No, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
What do you think it is? What's your guess, Renee?
I'm gonna say when he is sleeping, he steals all the covers, all the time.
Oh, the truth comes out, huh?
That's mine too, by the way. That's what Jody would say.
That's what.
Actually, I tell her she steals all the covers. Yes.
Okay.
What did you tell her? What you said?
I said letting the dishes go. You never know.
Hey, you guys got 50-50. That's pretty good. I expected to hit the buzzer and not even be able to hit the ding, so I hit it 3 times.
That was great.
Oh, that's too
Well,
funny.
thanks everybody for playing, and we had lovely contestants. Appreciate them.
That was fun.
That was awesome.
All right. This question is the one that everybody wants to know, but probably hadn't even thought this is the question they wanted to know. What is the craziest thing you have ever seen as a nurse?
Oh, boy.
Okay. So,
Because you're ER nurses, right?
I lost my paper.
I think we've seen it all. I don't know. There's not much we haven't seen. So I would say
ER nurses, right? Emergency room nurses.
we're emergency nurses.
Let me throw it out there. We have so many stories that are very R-rated.
Oh, okay.
If you guys ever want to hear them,
And don't be worried, because when you walk into an ER, it's automatically
R-rated.
It's R-rated. Just walk into an ER.
Like
It's
on your way to the break room.
it's horrible.
So
So we had to really niche it down and think about it. Like, what is something that we recently saw? And one thing we did see as recently at our last assignment was, some kids like play on seesaw.
Oh,
Yeah. A thing to think about is not wearing too short of shorts, like when you're on a seesaw, because if you get slammed too hard, you can actually get a splinter. And the poor little kiddo got a splinter in his butt. Like,
it was like that.
I would say through and through. So the poor little guy got a splinter. It felt so bad. My heart went out to him. So if you're ever getting on a seesaw anytime soon, just make sure you wear the appropriate clothing. Just adults too. I'm talking to myself.
I just tried so hard not to laugh, but I couldn't. I mean, I feel bad for the kid because it must have been awful for him, but holy cow.
He took it like a champ. He did good. So, and I'm sure
I mean, as a kid, didn't we all do that?
Yeah, no doubt.
And we looked and we thought, man, I got to be careful. I could get a splinter. I mean, I even thought of it as a kid, but it didn't keep me off of it.
No, it totally doesn't.
Yeah. And like I said, we have so many other stories that are R-rated. So if we all ever do a meetup and there's no kids around, we'll let it all spill.
We'll let you guys know.
I think you guys should do a video. All right, final question. What mystery do you wish you knew the answer to?
I like
that one we do ask everybody so far.
You want to go ahead first on this one?
I guess mine would have to be something like, it would be like, I'm so fascinated by space and like what other galaxies are out there and what other solar systems could be out there. All that stuff like fascinates me. So mine is always like the black hole situation. I don't know. It's just, I like watching those documentaries because I'm just like, what's there? What is it? Dun, dun, dun.
You don't know. Yeah, I would have to go opposite of that and actually keep it here on planet Earth. And I think it's fascinating on how much of the oceans we have not explored. Like, they had come up with some astronomical number of like anywhere from like 85 to 95% of the oceans on the floors remain unexplored. That just blows my mind. We're here and we haven't seen it. What is beneath us?
Dun, dun, dun.
It's creeping me out, but I gotta know. That's a mystery.
Right.
No, I want to see. I want to know what's down there.
Yeah, that James Cameron thing where they went underwater and saw those creatures that people, that don't use light but have their built-in light, right?
Yeah.
Like I forget that lure fisher that has a little thing that dangles out in front of him, and when it catches, you go out and
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like off Finding Nemo. Yeah. I'm such a kid.
that is on Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
That's like Finding Nemo.
That's so true. It is. I forgot about that.
That fish is pretty darn far in the water. I don't think Nemo could have survived that deep, but it was pretty cool. They put it in there.
Yeah. It is.
Finding Nemo, and all your answers.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, your questions.
Oh, did you guys have a question for me?
We want to know, if we play disc golf with you, what are we going to expect?
Yeah.
Like, are you like pro?
Yeah, that's good. Like, how long have you been playing the disc golf for? Because
Like, are we expecting some
are you like pro champion here, like full
under
power
par?
swing,
Yeah.
follow through? What are we talking here?
Yeah, that's a good question. So thanks for coming, and I appreciate you guys. Oh no, I'm gonna leave you in the dark. I just want to know what the question was. I didn't say I was gonna answer it.
We should.
Oh, now we have to not know the answer.
That's too funny. Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you so much. I really appreciated this.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you guys for taking the time. Thank you everyone for being here in the chats. And
we can't see the YouTube chat right
unfortunately, right now
so
we can't see anything.
I just want to say hey to everybody and thanks for coming along. And we love you guys.
Love you all.
Love your videos and gonna keep this.
We'll keep watching
community
them all.
going strong. It's
Yes.
awesome.
Okay, I have to. I appreciate that was a great send off, but Jody's giving me static. She was, "You're really not going to tell him?" I'm like, "No, I wasn't going to tell him." And now she's like, "You need to tell him." So I'm just an average player, really.
Okay.
I mean, I don't throw over 300 feet or anything like that. So just average.
Okay, so we can play. So
yes.
I did have a Guinness Book of World Records for the most holes played in 24 hours back in 2010, but that's that's history. I don't. No, really, I'm just average. That was about endurance. It wasn't about how good you are.
Oh, you guys are too awesome. Donovan and Jody, thank you guys so much for having us.
Thank you.
It's been really fun.
We love your channel and we love how you do these live streams, and we're
Yeah.
going to be jumping on some more with you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys.
All right. Thank you.
Take care.